What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Before the video begins, I'd just like to say a huge thank you once again to Matt SAO for creating today's thumbnail. I also asked him to create me a backdrop as well for the video, which you guys can see right here, and along with the thumbnail right here. Hopefully I placed them in the right spot, editor me. Unless I'm out of space, then rip me. But that's all for the introduction. I just want to say a huge thank you, Matt SAO. And if anyone likes, give him a little comment, a little thumbs up in the comment section below, okay? And let's move on to the video. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Cyber Realms. Today we're going to do a little more SAO MD, and I felt like I had to jump on this as quickly or as soon as I could because, well, I once talked about this particular banner that is now here with us today. Now, I in the last video, I know I was late, and so the video wasn't kept up to date. So there was actually two banners that I didn't talk about, but now there's a new one here, which is Kirito and Eugeo. Now, I talked about this before. I said once in my past video, roll the clip, an SS3 with another partner, and as you can see there, I called that, by the way. I called that. When they showed that in the anime's opening, I said this was going to be a thing. See, I talked about it. I said that if they were ever going to make that Eugeo and Kirito combo, they had to have that synergy. Well, maybe I didn't say exactly as such, but you know what I mean. Anyways, so let's do things in order. First of all, there was the bridal banner of wind elements. So we had the Ronnie and Alice. Alice being Rod. Not the first time we've seen her as a Rod unit. Lolly Alice. But we have Ronnie as a rapier unit, which, of course, Ronnie hasn't actually had that many appearances, so her being a rapier unit, I believe she is actually the first of her kind to actually hold a rapier. I say it as though there's multiple Ronnies out there, but there's really only just one. But you know what I mean. There's multiple characters of Ronnie. This is the first of her using a rapier. And honestly, in my opinion, this banner was, of course, dedicated to the ranking event. I can't get behind on the Alice, unfortunately, but I could get behind the Ronnie being a rapier unit. That's kind of weird to say, honestly. Now that I've actually spoken it out loud, I feel like it was really weird. Anyways, aside from my awkwardness, let's talk about the dual skills. So this is something that we've seen before. Basically, SS2 and SS3 both trigger SS3, an accelerated sword skill. So basically, it is a combination of two separate SS3s with different effects combined into a single character. We've seen this before, and actually, it isn't actually much different from the banner from the past, which was the Asuna, and I don't remember if it was the Kirito as well, from the GGO banner. But yes, so the SS2 offers enemy defense down, and SS3 offers all party members crit damage up. I believe the SS3 back then for the GGO banner was with a combination partner critical damage up. It wasn't the whole party, but this one is the whole party, so it's not too bad. Alright, the cross link doesn't have an MP link effect. I don't know if they talked more about how these characters were. I think they had... I don't know if they had any more effects in there. I do know, however... Oh, there was this new reskin of Asuna, which was from the... I don't remember her original name. Throw it up on the screen, editor me. Good. I expect myself to be able to follow my own instructions. Anyway, so we have the Everlasting Love Asuna, which the name has been changed as well. She's now been put into a wind unit. I actually got this, surprisingly. And here I think we don't have anything new to say about the banner. So they have dual skills, cross-link MP, and you can increase the effect of MP. Oh yes, auto parries. I feel like there's a lot of auto parry units coming in these days, including the new banner too, actually. The Kirito and Eugeo, they both have auto parries. So yeah. Anyways, I believe they have combination partners of wind, so thankfully for a wind element combination partners, this means you can actually pair that up with any of your previous wind element teams that are not from this banner exclusive. Because I think it'd be really hard to find another Wind Alice. I know there was one. There was a Samurai Alice and Samurai Eugeo from the past banners, but they weren't cross-linkable units. So, no, the last was a 14 hit, so I gotta remember that before. Oh my goodness, the lag is real. Okay, taking that away, it is actually a 16 hit combo, so that is surprising on a Rapier unit. Again, sometimes it's just determined however many you'd like. I'm just confirming that once again, it is in fact a 16 hit combo. And yep, okay, so combine with, so that was actually a crit for all party. Then we have defense down. Yeah, which is the should. Perfect. Same thing, exact same animation, which what I would have loved to have seen is, you know, having different animations for different SS3s. That would make sense too, right? Because they're performing different arts, different skills. But of course, that is something later on to be patched. And I hope when the 1 gets released, he'll have something similar to that. Maybe, you know, all 3 having... No, not all 3. All 3 is a little bit overkill. But honestly, we rarely use SS1 and SS2, making them completely almost irrelevant in the game. So what I would like to see is actually an implementation of all 3 SS3s with different animations, different abilities. That'd be something really cool. And worthwhile, not to say at least. Okay, so combined together... Oh, wow, they have a ring, too. They have raindrops and rainbows. It's awesome. 38 hit combos. Of course, that was considering the burst of the 6 hit. Anyways, let's take a look at Alice's just individually. I think it was the rain, right? Yeah, it was the rain. It looks like to be an AoE attack. I'm not too sure, but it does look like it has a wide vertical range. So anyone caught in this trap is good for wave clear. But then again, when you're talking about wave clear and AoE attack, you're looking at that reskin of Asuna, and she's probably the best in terms of wave clear. Clearing out hordes of guys just in an instant. And I'm hoping, come on, White Pie, work with me. Okay, thank you. Okay, following up here, now this is the real icing on the cake, or the real notch here. So, I once explained that in the opening of Admaz, I believe it was Admaz, they did the quote-unquote cross-link skill in the intro, in the opening, and I said that it looked absolutely fantastic and they should really implement it. Now, a lot of people said this was a bait banner. A lot of people in my Discord channel has said that, and due to the fact that because they're not an MP link characters, they are attack link characters, they have, because they're one-handed sword units, they lack the MP regen. And the problem being, see, everything would have been fine. Everything would have worked out. Those things that was mentioned would have worked out if the weapons themselves was not HP recovery on parry. They're barrier units, I know, and barrier units actually automatically recover HP. I should think, unless I'm mistaken, because all barrier units up to this point has recovered HP. Activates a damage canceling barrier. Okay, so this one actually doesn't recover HP. This is new because all damage canceling or all barrier units has up to this point had barrier activation along with either HP recovery or HP regen. Mostly HP recovery, just instantaneous. We've seen this time and time again with I can't think of any names off the top of my head, but you guys know what I mean. So an HP recovery on successful parry for the weapons means that you're, well, trying not to get hit in the first place. What would have been nice was that instead of the HP recovery on parry to recover HP, first of all, we don't even know how much, by how much. We can't even see that in the skill test here unless you actually have the weapon. So it's completely pointless. But it's probably not by much. Second thing, again, like the Discord chat has said, it lacks the MP recovery, or lacks the MP regeneration. Now, for weapons like them, it would have been nice to see increased MP recovery on auto attacks. Now, those would have been nice because I've seen a weapon like that before, and let me just go ahead and quickly show you. I believe I got the weapon. It was when the Demon Asuna, or the Blue Eyes Demon Asuna was around. It was this weapon. See, MP recovery rate up for 50 plus hit. Okay, so this one's actually 50 hit plus, but that would be still easy to achieve. Nowadays, two crossing skills later, you would have 50 hit combos or more. with that in mind, you can start recovering MP at extremely fast pace. Not to mention, you'd probably be using more than one SS3 during the time of a parry, right? Nowadays, you can get in 3 cross-link skills within 1 parry. That's pretty impressive, and that's already more than 90 hit combo, okay, for most cross-link skills. Then you put on this sword, and you get more MP recovery. Now, that's something worthwhile. That is something I'd like to see on their swords, if they're not going to give us MP link on these banners. But nevertheless, I do think that this banner is a balanced banner. Yes, you heard me right, a balanced banner. Why is that? That's because of simply one thing. The fact that they're barrier units and the fact that they have attack up. That means they're easily spammable. So that means you can easily spam them. You know what that means? That means while your barrier is activated, because once you, well, you have to limit break them 4 times to get the canceling barrier twice, but it's enough because one barrier will mitigate 1 hit. But if you're spamming it, chances are you, well, I'm gonna assume you won't try to jump into a multi-hit target combo, but if, say it was against someone like Gleam Eyes who was doing the swipe, you can mitigate that swipe and continue to spam as you'd like, because with the attack up buff of the crossing link, you can actually dish out more damage. And I'll show you guys a run later on of the current ranking event that I've done with no defense down characters and just straight up attack up combination characters, and I'll show you guys how much I can do with just those characters. But anyways, that's for another for the end of the video. So, and also one more thing, let's just put it out here right now. This is the coolest damn crossing skill that I've ever seen. Prove me wrong in the comments. I dare you. Look at this. Look at the synergy. I'm loving it. Now, here's the only problem that I see with this. When Eugeo casts his SS3 first, Kirito is actually... Wait, no, sorry. Is Kirito... No, Kirito is actually found. But what I've realized after a couple testing is that when Kirito activates his SS3 first, sometimes Eugeo gets hidden behind him when he activates it. Like that. He's right behind him. You can barely see him, which kind of irritates me a little, but afterwards it's fine. But, you know, that swing of the sword to bring it front... Now that stance is absolute gorgeous, alright? Animation team, props to you guys. Honestly, did an amazing, fantastic job on this. I'm really proud. So, let's take a look at how many hits we've got. I know I'm doing crosslink, but you just simply divide it 2 after by subtract 6. So subtracting 6, you get 28 hits. Divided by 2, you get 14 hits each. That's actually how you calculate it if you're not going to look at it individually. Now let's see. So it is a 14 hit combo for both Kirito and Eugeo. Even a standalone by itself, it looks amazing. But you know what looks fabulous? It's when they do it together, and that creates almost like a dome of explosion, which just it just looks so good. All right, and you know what? I was going to say fully for the 1 when he releases, but with this banner here, I can't hold myself back. I'm getting baited into this. But you know what? I don't mind. Bait me for all I care. I want to try and get these 2. So here I was on town 11111, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to scout for these 2 characters. It is a step up scout, however, I'm gonna try to aim for the both of them. I don't care to raise their ranks past, well, I don't care to limit break them, not really that much. I just want them both just so I can activate. Even if I get 1, they're still useful, because this is actually interesting. Outside of the Persona characters, they're the only other ones that actually deals with a element specific and a character specific combination. So it gives you 2 options. That means Kirito will be useful again with any team that has Eugeo on it, not necessarily having Eugeo as the element, but also he'll be useful on any dark team, which I presume you put him on a dark team rather than on a Eugeo team, because they're 2 individual elements. So here we go. Let's try and scout for them both. I think I've rambled on for long enough. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, we are actually now given a new area clearing event, which I'm planning to... Okay guys, as I suspected, there was some issues, and we're back on tile 11111. But like I was continuing on with what I was saying before, there was a new area clearing event introducing a new R5 equipment. So with this, it actually sums up to all three armor pieces for the goddesses. So I was actually right to whittle for all three goddesses, because now I can actually get their individual R5s, reserving the Asuna R5 armor for a different Asuna later on, whichever that one will be. But yeah, one thing I actually also forgot to mention is that they actually auto parry as well, and I think I did mention that when I was reviewing the Alice and Ronnie banner. But anyways, hopefully this time, now that I'm on data, they won't actually crash me this time around. Let's just go ahead and just go for it. Off to a good start, I'd say. Amazing. Well, we always love discount scouts, right? I was actually hoping for something better than this, but well, I did say I was going to go through with it, so here we go. Step 2. This is painful. This is painful. This is some true scam right here, boys. This is some true scam. And I don't think I got anybody. Step 3, discount and higher chances. Look at all the gems that's going to waste here. I was at 1,400. Look at where I am now. Jesus Christ. Let's keep going. You got me, Yarp. What is this? What is this? I have been baited. I've just been pulled into a scam. Into a full-on scam. I swear to God, if they release the one after this, I am so done. I am so done with this game. All my gems going to what? I'm hitting step 5 no matter what you say. What is this garbage? What did I even get? Oh. Wow. Okay, step 5, 250. Thank you for the guarantee, I guess. Thank you very much for letting me hit to step 5 before I get my first goddamn 5-star! I mean, sorry, 6-star. End me now. Who is it? It's Kirito. Alright, nice. Can I also get Eugeo along with it, please? Oh? Oh? Are you gonna give me Eugeo too? Are you... Are you serious? I shouldn't be complaining. But honestly, after 4 steps of agony, you're telling me that I only got Kirito twice. Alright, I'm stuck at an impasse now, guys. I had 1,400 gems. That was basically 1,000 gems gone. I'm now left with a choice between whether or not I want to continue to try to get Eugeo so I can complete the 2 of them, or stop here and save whatever I have remaining for when the 1 comes out. This is the toughest decision I've ever had to make. It's a painful choice right here. Do I want to save? Oh, this is... They really know how to bait you. They really know how to bait you. Now that I'm here, now that I'm actually standing here with Kirito, I feel like it's not complete without Eugeo. But I'll leave that decision to you guys. I'm gonna leave this video, I'm gonna leave this as the way it is. Right now, I have 400 gems. You guys in the comments, tell me if I should go for Eugeo or not. So continue with the rolls to try to get Eugeo to get them into a pair, or just leave it here as just Kirito. Now, you guys can tell me that in the comments. You guys will determine what I will do next. And by going to continue, I mean just using up the rest of the 400 gems, which I can only scout once more for, so yeah. Anyways, hope you guys had better luck than I did on this banner, and hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. Bye-bye!